Students of class 5A and 5B, welcome to this GK class. This GK class is for you. I would like to introduce you with this lesson, the last lesson as per the syllabus of second unit test, good habits. You know, we have some good habits and some bad habits also. So, the bad habits of us should not be practiced, but always cultivate good habits. We should cultivate all good habits, but not any bad habits, because bad habits obstruct the way of growth and development. It obstructs the way of growth and development. But good habits helps us to good habits help us to make a complete man, to make him complete human beings, and also help us to be educated, help us to be prosperous, rich, and wealthy. That's why good habits should be cultivated and not bad habits. Now, what are the good habits and what are bad habits? You know, good habits are those type of habits which help us to work steadily and to cooperate with others, to have help from others. That means a person having good habits always is appreciated by other people and always is appreciated by his own locality. That's why practicing good habits can identify a person, whether he is a gentleman, whether he is a man of helping hand, whether he is a man who always cooperate with others during their distress. That's why these are the important sides of human beings recognize a person to be good or worse. That's why good habits make a person completely make a person a complete man or human beings. That's why good habits should be cultivated. Now, what are our good habits? Suppose one person tells a lie, but you should not encourage him. You must make the matter clear to him that what he is practicing is not right, and he must not tell a lie, because telling a lie is sin. That's why always speak the truth. So, by way of doing it, a person can motivate another one from doing wrong things. And another important thing is that suppose I am having a garden. As a gardener, early in the morning, my first and foremost duty is to supply water to all the trees, to take care of the trees, and at the same time to encourage others to look after other trees, not only the trees of my own garden, but the trees of the nature. It should be protected, it should be looked after by each and every person of society. That's why it is our first and foremost duty to create public opinion, so that each and every person must give their best efforts to protect the nature, to make the environment free of pollution, to maintain greenery. And that's why this carefulness helps our environment neat and clean and full of oxygen, and person can live within an atmosphere where they never face any kind of communicative diseases, because due to uh, 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 due to pollution, our environment's pollution, the environment can be degraded, and that's why we should try our level best to make our environment free of pollution. Pollution of different types, air pollution, water pollution, noise pollution. So no pollution is good for environment. That's why it is our first and foremost duty to stop, to stop the sources of different pollutions, and to obstruct the sources of different pollutions, and noise pollution, water pollution, air pollution. It affects the environment and nature. That's why it is our first and foremost duty to obstruct the source of all sources of pollution. And another thing is that uh, 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 as a responsible person of society, I saw one person used one tap, but he did not turn off the tap. He left the tap. He left the tap. Uh, he left the tap open, and the water is continuously dropping from the inside the tap. But in that case, it is our first and foremost duty to make the person conscious of his or her duties and responsibilities. He must and in that case we should it is our duty to make him understand so that he must turn off the tap, and especially when the tap not in use. And we should not another important work, as a family member, it is our duty to observe whether the little children are playing game continuously. They are playing TV games. Whether they are playing too long with TV games, and then limit TV video games and computer time. It is our duty to minimize the time so that they can easily understand that there should have restriction, there should have a limitation of playing games, and it is not good for them. They must come to know from us that what they are doing, it is not good for them, so it must be stopped. And another one, don't talk when your mouth is full. Sometimes some persons talk, especially when they are eating something, but it is not good for the digestive system. The food, whatever he is eating, it cannot be digested if he keep on talking at the same time when he is eating. So while eating, no talking. Another is that wash your hands when you eat. Before eating something, we must wash our mouth, we must wash our hands properly, and wait in long term queue up. You must have within the circle of queue before reaching the window to have tickets or to submit something. And we should not make any quarrel with other person, especially when we are in the queue. So always behave like a gentleman, and gentleman, so that each and every person must recognize yourself to be a very gentleman. That's why this gentlemanship recognize a person quite different than that of others. That's why wait in line for your turn, until you reach the window. And wipe shoes on the mat before entering. Don't litter public places. Sharing and caring. And say please and thank you. Always these two things should be used. Say sorry, say thank you. These are the two things our forefather had taught us, those who introduced the language English. Thank you, sorry, thank you, sorry, thank you, sorry, thank you, please, like this. So be responsible with money. Always count your money properly and keep it in your bag. And before spending the money, before spending the amount of money, you must make a budget of it. Because there is a proverb in English: cut your coat according to your cloth. Cut your coat according to your cloth. That's why before spending money, we have to chalk out a plan so as to how you have to shoulder all expenditure for 1 month. That's why every person should have one planning. And then then he or she must have one budget. Then he should spend money. And another is cleaning up the mess, play outdoors, and sleep on time, eat healthy food. The food or food items, whatever we eat, sometimes we commit mistakes and choose wrong foods. The food which is not good for our health, sometimes we eat it. That's why before eating we have to choose correct food items, and such kind of food which make our body healthy and protect us from all kinds of diseases. That's why healthy food is very important to us and to our body. And sleep, always go to the bed on time. And always there is a proverb in English: early to bed, early to rise. That's why after having completed day's works, we should go to the bed, and then we should leave the bed and then make the bed, and then left you should leave your places wherever you need to go. That's why make your own bed after getting up. You go to the bed, then sleep, then leave your bed and make your own bed, and after getting up, make your own bed, and then what you have to do, keep your hair tidy, brush your teeth properly, and wash your hand. And after each meal you must wash your fingers, wash your hands properly, help to seat table before meals, and help to clear the tables after meals, and always cut your nails properly so that no poison or poisonous things or dust can enter into our stomach, our body, and must not become a cause of any kind of disease. That's why carefulness for our health is very important. And cleanliness is also very important. Cleanliness, because it next to God. That's why cleanliness, cleaning of windows, cleaning of floor, cleaning of atmosphere, each atmosphere. These are the most important work and good habits of the people. So that's why before doing any work, we should cultivate good habits. Good habits can make a man wise, happy, rich, and prosperous, and a responsible person of the society. Up to this, my dear students. Thank you.